All right, welcome folks to this exciting MIAA Division 5 round of 16 basketball. Boys varsity basketball. Pioneer Panthers are hosting the Old Colony Regional Vocational Tech Cougars. I think in real life it'd be very interesting to see if Cougars and Panthers went at it as like two big aggressive cats, but until we see that matchup, I think this is going to be a great matchup. Tyler Borbo here with Alex Sabin giving you the play-by-play action of this division game. Alex, thanks for being here, buddy.
Yeah, thank you for having me, Tyler.
After a great round of 32, we are off this round of 16 match. Ball comes loose. Cougars recover it.
Yeah, last matchup, Tyler, for Old Colony Regional Vocational Tech. They defeated Notre Dame Frisco Ray High School 67-59, upsetting the 16th seed. Old Colony coming in as the 17th seed. Going to be hard against the top-seeded Panthers, but they have the chance to do it. Only losing 2 games all season long. They haven't been used to losing, Tyler. It's going to be a good battle.
Oh, really, really looking forward to it. You know, as we always say with Division 5 gameplay, you know, there's a lot of mix between Western and Eastern Massachusetts. These teams don't really see each other except for division games. So it's hard to kind of really gauge how they match up except on paper. 3-point shot, rolls off the rim. So far, a scoreless game. Whitaker back to Braden Thayer. Quick off the line, no good. Pioneer recovers it. Alex McClellan doesn't get a good wall. Jack Glazier saves it. Ball stays in Pioneer hands. Whitaker up top, hands it off to Glazier. Oh, looking for Thayer, but McClellan picks up the misdirection. Long pass back over to Jack Glazier. Some tight defense here by the Cougars. Braden Thayer drives it in, hands it over to Rediker, goes inside the paint, gives it over to Thayer. Thayer goes up and gets the foul.
Yeah, Pioneer was looking for options there, Tyler. No looks were open, so Braden Thayer just decides to attack the basket and draw the foul.
Well, it was a very, very good, tight, vicious defense by the Cougars. And you know, sometimes if you're not being too precise on that defense, then sometimes, you know, your hands get away from you and that's going to cause the foul. Ooh. The score did not get reset. It's a 1-0 game. Apologize for that. The Cougars put up 2. Some heavy full court press. Werner to McClellan in the corner. McClellan puts it down.
What a crazy sequence there, Tyler. They went with the pressure full court, which led to a fast break opportunity. And what a look there by Warner, finding McClellan in the corner, who drained the high pressure 3.
And the Cougars answer back with their own 3, coming from Landon Hunter. Pioneer ball to inbound. Oop. Did not let the clock run, I apologize. Double team, backing Thayer up. Foul by Landon Hunter. We got Pioneer the ball over near their bench.
Already 2 fouls here for the opposing team.
Oh, ball almost coming loose. Pioneer hangs on to it. Rediker in the corner. Brings it back up top, hands it to Thayer. Thayer with a long 3. Off the rim, Cougars come up with it. Hunter with the ball up top. Gives it over to Wyatt Smiley, drives it in and gives it back out. Three shot comes up short.
Little block there by Alex McClellan.
Redeker drives in there, navigates, and puts it up for two.
Redeker, the little up and under there.
And you know, a lot this season, Redeker's kind of been playing a little bit out from inside the paint. It's nice to see him go back in there, get back to his roots of threading that needle.
Yeah, for sure, Tyler. Kurt, one of the biggest, strongest guys out there, got to attack the paint and finish at will like he did right there.
And that whistle call was due to the ball. Anytime the ball hits the straps that operate the basketball hoop, it's a dead ball. You know, Pioneer able to navigate this full court press so far,
yeah,
but it's not been easy.
It's interesting, Tyler. We've never seen a full court press against that.
And Jack Glazier puts his own three on the board. Pioneer up 9-5. Max Smiley hands it over to Max Finney, puts it up, no good. Long Hail Mary pass. You know, I don't think long passes are going to work on this. These, it seems apparent that the defense is just really going to, or the Cougars are really going to keep a tight eye on the ball and not allow anything like that to get by them.
Yeah, Tyler, don't expect this to be a sprint whatsoever. Both teams are really good at determining the pace of the game, so expect this to be a marathon play where every single possession is important.
That ball popped loose off of the Cougars. It'll be Pioneer ball onto the baseline. Nice inbound Redeker, and he will get the foul. Let the clock catch up. Redeker is first at the free throw line. And if you're tuning in the Bernardston-Northfield area watching us live stream, I want to welcome you, but also welcoming you from Rochester, Massachusetts, if you're tuning in support of your Old Colony Cougars. Happy to bring this broadcast to you out on the East Coast, and thanks for joining us. Supporting BNC TV, but more importantly, supporting your local high school athletes. Shot from just inside the three for two. Redeker goes in, gets a tough wall off the rim. Ball fed forward to Hunter. Gets his own rebound and gets the foul that time. Sounds like the foul was called before the shot.
Yeah.
Which must have been such a precise foul to get it in between that. I think there was a fraction of a second between him getting his rebound and shooting it again.
Yeah. So far, only one foul here for Pioneer. They've been playing really good defense as of late. A lot of few scores early on, but definitely picked it up here defensively.
Max Finney to Landon Hunter. Over to the corner. Max Smiley pass comes loose. Braden Thayer picks it up, drives on the left side. And that is full ball on the defense. Good job there by number 23, Nick Fringuelli.
Yeah, that was a good defensive spot he had there on Braden Thayer's layup. Cut off the straight angle to the basket, made him go to a difficult angle, causing the shot to be blocked.
McClellan with a corner three-point shot, gets a foul, and he will have 3 from the free throw. 2 for 2 from McClellan. McClellan's third. And puts that away.
Pioneer 6 of 7 at the free throw line so far, doing a very job at the line.
Pioneer entering in kind with some extra press defense. Big pass across court. Swung around to the top and a little extra shuffle for the referee's liking. That's a turnover to Pioneer. Braden Fair will bring the ball down. Oh, some difficulty, ball comes loose. Cougars capitalize on it. Wyatt Smiley hands it over to Hunter. Back over to Smiley, who's open in the far side. Off the rim, Pioneer recovers it. Cullen feeds it outside to Redeker with a 3 off the rim. Cougars come up with it, feeds it over to Hunter, and that's a straight charge right there. Now, you know, I think Hunter had a good option to make some movement. The biggest mistake that he made was really extending his arm. It felt a little more blatant than it needed to be. I think that if he had kind of shifted his trajectory, he could have gotten a foul off on that, but just went too hard on the offense.
What do I always say, Tyler? Go into the contact, not create the contact. If he just went up for the layup into Alex's body there, he would have probably drawn the foul and shot 2 free throws. But it's the little stuff like that, Tyler. These turnovers they've been having these past few drives, that's what's going to kill them in this ball game.
Under a minute now.
One way, man.
Ball goes up. Nice save there.
You're gonna get ball.
3-point shot by Brady Fair. Puts it down.
Yeah, can't do that, Tyler. Can't leave him wide open like that. Little miscommunication there by the Cougars.
Wyatt Smiley and Max Smiley sharing amongst each other. Wyatt drives in, tries to hook it, puts it down. Great move there by Wyatt Smiley. A long toss there. After 8 minutes, Pioneer with a 17-9 lead over the Cougars. A hard-fought battle. I think that the biggest thing to come away with that 8 minutes was both teams feeling each other out, figuring out what works, figuring what doesn't work, and then they're going to make an adjustment for this second quarter.
I mean, I love the energy for both teams, Tyler, but the thing that's killing the Cougars right now is the turnovers. We've seen too many times where they're throwing away these possessions because of turnovers we've been seeing here and there. And Pioneer has been doing a good job at taking care of the basketball, getting the offensive rebounds when the shot doesn't go in, and they've been making every possession count, and that's why they're up by 8 points right now.
We'll say there's a little bit of shakeup earlier on. I think Pioneer might have, pivoted since then, but there's been a few sloppy passes from Pioneer that the Cougars have been able to, take advantage of. And Pioneer's going to need to make sure that, those don't continue to happen, because those, when you collect them and add them all together, it could be devastating for Pioneer if it continues.
And like what I said before, Tyler, they got to keep doing short passes and not doing these long full court passes like we saw them have a few turnovers off of. It's going to be a marathon, Tyler, and they can't think to score in just one possession. They got to take some time off like they've been doing all season and get in the best shot they can.
Often unintentional interruption and a pass. Pioneer with possession, feeling out the defense. Ball pops a little bit loose, but Pioneer collects. Under 10 seconds now on the shot clock. Pioneer needs to make something happen. Fair drives in, fades away with a shot.
Great
No
defense
good.
there.
Wyatt Smiley brings the ball up top.
What are you doing?
Ball fed inside. Fingers bring it loose by Rediker, but Cougars hang on to it. 5 seconds on the shot clock. 3-point shot by Wyatt Smiley.
Yeah, Smiley's having a good game so far. 7 of the 12 Cougar points.
McClellan with a 3-shot. Puts that away.
Tyler, I keep saying it, and I'll say it over and over. The opposing teams that Pioneer have faced have not been good defensively. They have allowed too many open looks for Pioneer, and they've just been capitalizing on it.
Well, Pioneer is a difficult team to defend against. Braden Thayer with a 3-shot, recovered by Fringuelli. Wyatt Smiley, ball pops loose. Cougars hang on to it though. Smiley feeds it all. Fringuelli wasn't expecting that pass, but a good pass it was. Jack Glazier puts one up. No good, and goes out of bounds off of Pioneer.
I like that look though, wide open shot in the paint, Tyler. Those are the shots you want to take if you're Jack Glazier there.
Pioneer giving a little extra pressure. Smiley to Smiley. Fringuelli. Five seconds on the shot clock, needs to make something happen. And a little extra hop there by the Cougars is going to cause the turnover.
What have I said, Tyler? They got to limit the turnovers here. They're starting to rack them up. They got to find a rhythm offensively and try and sway this game one possession at a time.
Well, I like what their defense was doing. You know, they were moving it around, really trying to rock the Pioneer defense to get off. And then Jack Glazier finds an open lane, a red carpet, and puts the ball in for 2.
Yeah, that was a good cut there, Tyler. He saw the screen, rolled off the screen, and it had a wide open layup there. That's good basketball.
Oh, very, very nice. Very nice. And, you know, as I was saying, credit where credit's due. Cougars were moving the ball around really good on their last possession. The only thing is that, you know, Pioneer has really been stepping up their defense and responding in kind. And, you know, they're moving the ball around. They're forcing the defense to have to really work hard to keep up with them. Defense has been keeping up with them, but that work we've seen has been paying off for them. So far, they just need to keep doing it and, you know, keep up the pressure and see if they can find some openings to make some decent shots.
I mean, defensively, the Cougars have looked a lot better this second quarter, but they got to get a rhythm going offensively, limit the turnovers, and just try and get some shots on the board, Tyler. They haven't been attempting as many shots as they should be if they want to come defeat the #1 seed.
Under 5 minutes left in the first half. Landon Hunter to Fringuelli. Ball pops loose. Jack Glazier fights for it. It rolls out. Comes up Pioneer. Redeker over to Thayer. Over to McClellan. McClellan patient. Gets the ball up there. I think the ref saw some fingers on ball and body. Very, very close call.
How late can you be on that call?
Yeah, it could have went either way, Tyler, but I think they did slightly get the right call, just a little bit of arm there.
I think the tough thing is you saw some spin on the ball as it came loose. As the ball rolls through, the body's coming up right behind that, and if your hand is still there and it drags past the ball onto the body, that's going to be the whistle. Going 1 for 2. Nice fill with a shot. Jack Glazier hands it over to Redeker, and Redeker goes up for 2.
Pioneer kind of extending the lead here.
Wyatt Smiley looking for Fingueli. Redeker tries to snag the ball, manages to keep it in bounds somehow, but the Cougars come up with it. After the ball pops loose in the back corner. 3-point shot. Oh, good, but Fingueli makes sure that that goes in for 2.
What a sequence there, Tyler. A little back and forth, up and down the court. Every bucket counts, though.
Very, very difficult to fall. A lot of action happening here. Difficulty with Redeker, and a timeout is called. And you know, we talked about this last time. Great coaching by Coach Thayer. He saw the difficulty of the situation. New Pioneer had the ball. Calling the timeout gives us a little bit of reset. And I think there's a little argument about whether or not there was possession.
But Pioneer, though, had a wide open take there.
No dual sides want to be going on.
But yeah, it was difficult. The ball, I mean, Redeker had it, but
I know
it was a difficult situation, and so, you know, it was a tough call whether or not possession warranted, you know, the allowance of a timeout.
Yeah, I don't know. As you saw, he even made that layup there. Of course, the play ended by then, but I think the same result would have happened either way if a timeout or not was called.
Well, you know what? We got it's MIAA tournament. There's 3 refs here. We just got to trust that they'll do their job and, you know, hope for the best. And you know, I don't know if we discussed this. Pioneer coming off of a big win over Prospect Hill Academy, 78-28. That was the round of 32. Braden Thayer with the ball, feeds it back over to McClellan, goes up for 2.
Yeah, a little miscommunication there by the Cougar defense, left Alex McClellan wide open with the easy jump shot.
Well, we've talked about this before. Pioneer does an amazing job of passing the ball and kind of appearing like after the pass, you're done with the play. But for Pioneer, you're all the more eligible of a receiver of a pass after you give it away. And I think Pioneer's really taking advantage of that. Tough 3 shot by Braden Thayer, recovered by the Cougars.
3-on-2 fast break here. Interesting to reset here after having that 3-on-2 fast break. I thought they would have had a good shot.
Trying to push his way through. Sorry, Alex. Redeker goes up there, couldn't get the roll, but McClellan puts it away. Apologize, I accidentally hit 3 instead of 2. I'll fix the score in a moment. Ball goes around the hoop. comes down in Pioneer hands. Long pass to Redeker, goes up for 2. And another timeout is called by the Cougars. Pioneer just falling into place. Doing a great job of fighting hard, moving the ball around, doing what they need to do. By the way, Alex, I suppose this is as good a time as any. The old rule of if you want to find out the truth, post or say something online that's incorrect and people will, make sure to correct you. Well, thank you to plenty of folks that commented to us on Facebook, got a hold of us through email, sent us more information letting me know about the dynasty that was the late 90s for Pioneer basketball. They had not one but 2 perfect seasons in state wins and almost had 3, but lost it by 2 points in the final round.
Wow, that's incredible.
Of course, we're referring to the Harrington years.
Yeah.
But for sure, yeah. I knew that was a crazy, amazing time of Pioneer basketball. I didn't know it was perfect seasons.
I mean, it definitely helps when you have a future NBA player on your team.
For sure. But they were excellent, and there's even some kind of montage footage online on YouTube to watch, and it was pretty interesting checking that out. 3-point shot by the Cougars, no good. Braden Thayer coming out with it, hands it over to Redeker, to Glazier. Toss it back out to McClellan. Off the rim, swatted away and out of bounds. Will be Cougars ball. But yeah, again, want to thank all the folks that brought more of that information to our attention. But it is nigh 30 years since then, and we'll see if it's about time for Pioneer to do it again. And a holding call on Pioneer. Let the clock catch up. Long pass, but successful. Fringuelli hands it over to Smiley. Back to Fringuelli. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not Fringuelli. I apologize. That's Max Finney.
Ooh. What
Nice
a take
move
there
by Finney. Redeker, there is a shot clock, but 20 seconds left on the half. There, deep up top. McClellan with a 3. He comes up short and then put in. And we're saying no, that is the buzzer for the shot clock.
They're debating whether it hit the rim or not, Tyler. I thought it did hit the rim.
Well, it did snug in that corner. The ball would not have done what it did if it didn't hit part of the back of the rim.
I say basket good.
So we will see. But, I mean, technically, you don't see the ball stall like that unless it perfectly hits that armpit of backboard and rim. And it looks like it is counted.
Could be neutral site.
And there is technically 1 second left.
There was a 2-second difference. 2-second difference. How's it 8.8 if it hit the rim? Home cooking here.
And that is it. Not a lot of time to make anything happen when there's 1 second left before the half. Going into the half, Pioneer with a 33-16 lead over the Cougars. Very hard-fought game. Alex, what kind of stats do we have?
Let's see. For the Panthers, Alex McClellan is actually leading the way with 14 points, followed by Braden Thayer's 4 points, Kurt Redeker's 8, Jack Lazier's 5, and then just there, Judah Glenn adding to the scoreboard with 2 points. As for the Cougars, Wyatt Smiley is leading the way with 7 points, followed by Frank Willie with 4, Landon Hunter with 3, and Max Finelli with 2.
That was a hard-fought battle. I think what we really hope to not see, Pioneer seems to be, sinking into their good old routine, making things happen. I think that early on, as they were feeling out the Cougars were definitely, causing a little bit of intimidation. They came out really hard at the start of the first quarter. They had the lead for a little bit. They were making things happen. They were getting steals. And, if they can make some of those adjustments, freeing themselves up for some better shots, and they'll be right back in this in no time.
Yeah, game's not over, Tyler. Still a whole 16 minutes left to play. Anything can happen.
Oh, you are absolutely right.
We'll see what happens.
Alex, we will see what happens. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, 16 more minutes of this exciting Division 5 tournament game. Don't go anywhere. You're watching BNC TV Basketball. All right, welcome back, folks. This exciting game. Old Colony Tech Cougars versus Pioneer Panthers. In case you're a little bit interested, want to check this out, here's our bracket going on for Division 5. And if we see, there's a little space right there. Pioneer playing Old Colony tonight. And this is round of 16. And elsewhere in the bracket, we have Fenway playing Ware, and that happened at 5 p.m. today during round of 16. And further down in the bracket, Drury is hosting Hoosick Valley. Those schools are pretty close to each other, so that should be a good game. And then at the bottom of our side of the bracket, we have English High facing off with Palmer, and that's starting at 7 p.m. So that's on our side of the bracket. And plus, on the other side, Hopedale, Munson, New Mission, Mahar, Rockport, Duggan Academy, and Westport are still in it. And so that's what's going on so far in the bracket. Just putting that visual out there for you guys to view. And Pioneer being the #1 seed. of the tournament. On that other side, Hopedale is number 2, and Old Colony is ranked 17.
One of the few teams to upset in round 1, Tyler, or round of 32, I should say, because there's, of course, the play-in to round of 32, so there's that.
Sure. Upset meaning a lower rank beat a higher rank.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we are just about to be underway with the second half, and here we go. Braden Thayer taking the ball out. Whitaker goes up, tough roll. Cougars recover. Smiley driving through, hands it over to Fringuelli, and he will get 2.
Alex just a little bit late there, tried to draw the charge, but just a little bit late there.
And I wonder, could that be the strategy to really drive it in there, really hope to cause excessive amounts of fouling, get some shots at the free throw line, and hopefully turn this game around?
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't looked to him more. They were settled for a lot of jump shots there, and I thought they could have went inside a little bit more.
Old Colony puts 2 up. There, over to Jack Glazier, goes up for the layup on the far side and puts 2.
Yeah, I like to see that. Jack Glazier becoming a scoring threat, 4 points already this game. Expect him to be a big threat this game, Tyler.
Max Finney over to Tyler Johnson. And Smiley. Ball goes up, tough shot there. Werner to Thayer, drives down low, reverses it, but the ball pops loose. Cougars capitalize. Hunter driving in, floats the ball up. Couldn't get the foul or the shot. Rediker driving through, hesitates, but some good fingers by Fringuelli, pops the ball loose. Pioneer hangs on to it. Thayer goes up, hangs on to it. Very clean defense here by the Cougars.
I don't know how Braden tiptoed that baseline there.
Well, I will say the Cougars, that last possession they played excellent, precise, patient defense. Ball popping loose, finally comes up Pioneer. Braden Thayer has a tough time hanging on to it, but he does. Finds McClellan on the lane, and he'll get the foul.
I don't know, Tyler. I think the Panthers got a break on that one. I thought it was a block there, but tough angle to see.
Yep, it is what it is. Got to do the call. McClellan will get 2. Catch up a bit. There we go. Fringuelli pushing in there, finds an opening, gets the foul.
I thought you traveled there, Tyler, but otherwise, it's going to be a foul, and he's going to shoot 2 free throws here. Very close though.
Definitely think it was misleading. He had 1 foot up, but was kind of able to, lean his body while staying planted. Was really looking to use his body to create distance on that. I don't know, I guess that's a hook shot, right? No? I mean, seemed like he put the ball up from the outside of his body, right? Isn't that what a hook shot is?
I don't know, he didn't use one arm though there.
Oh, okay.
He kind of used 2.
Fair enough.
That would have been cool though.
For sure.
Have his inner Kareem there.
Speaking of cool, Pioneer moving the ball around to the top. Deep three by Braden Fair. Oh, he wrote the book on that one. Sorry, didn't start the clock. Landon Hunter up top. Gets their own rebound. Popped up. Tough pop off the ball. That shot was by Tyler Johnson. Finds Ben Werner underneath. Feeds the ball back outside to Braden Fair. And he puts it down for three. Cannot leave, as you say, Alex, you cannot leave Braden Fair open like that.
He's starting to heat up. 6 points this half, Tyler.
Timeout is called. Oops. I'm going to let the clock run so that it will be accurate. The timeout is at 4:49, not where I have it. But Pioneer slipping into that good old groove on their favorite lounge chair. As we like to describe it. And, I'm actually kind of curious if there's any information floating around about that 5 o'clock game that was going down. Wondering if any scores are out from that one. Because I think whoever wins this game is going to be playing that game. Oh, it was on Wednesday?
Yeah.
I apologize. I thought it was today at 5. My bad. Well, then we won't know a score, will we, Alex?
We will tomorrow, though.
we will tomorrow. Cougars ball near their own bench. Just under 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Smiley to Fringuelli. Tough bounce off the rim. McClellan comes up with it, feeds it over to Braden Thayer. Some good defense there by Hunter. Thayer with a three and puts it away.
I don't know how that got in, Tyler. He did a circus move, a little 360 with the ball there, and just shot it up and somehow went through, down the drain.
Smiley with a nice shot. Covered by Pioneer. Braden Thayer. On the far side, Jack Glazier to McClellan on the outside. Bobbles around and comes out. Hunter busts the ball back. Whitaker gets the steal, and he puts it. You can hear the crowd knew it was coming as soon as they saw the steal.
Absolutely incredible, Tyler. All the momentum is on Pioneer's side now, and the gym knows it.
Well, speaking of momentum, foul is called prior to the shot, I guess.
I wanted him to do some acrobatic dunk, not just a two-hander there, Tyler. He had all the time in the world, but every basket counts the same way.
Well, he knew it was coming. Jack Glazier not making it easy. The Cougars hang on to it. Landon Hunter to Johnson. I'm sorry, Max Finney. I apologize. I'm mixing up names. Gotta memorize them, Alex. I'm having trouble.
You're learning. You're learning. I'm learning too.
McClellan to Jack Glazier, the far side. Back out to Thayer's, left open deep, and he puts it away.
Braden Thayer magic right now, Tyler. 12 points this quarter, all from three-pointers.
Oh, ball pops loose. Will Glazier driving it down, gets stolen away. Finney will get the foul.
If he didn't call that, then he deserves to go home. He sucks. How many he's gonna give him?
Finney will get 2 from the free throw line.
On the floor? I got the other one.
Excuse me. And apologize. Alex, I'm making mistakes all over the place here.
You're good, Tyler. You're good.
Well, the hardest thing about doing this is remembering that, you know, I'm here to do a job, not just enjoy the game. Full court press from the Cougars. McCullen drives it through. Pass back to Braden Fair. And tops loose. Jack Glazier with a push to the back.
Going to be an
Tyler Johnson.
Going to be an over the back foul there.
And Pioneer now,
yeah, you're right, Tyler.
Okay.
Old Colony is in the bonus and going to shoot 2. Don't overthink it.
well, you know what? If anything, I might be underthinking it, Alex, but I appreciate the sentiment. Tyler Johnson will have 2, or 1 and 1. You know, I gotta say, 2.5 minutes is an awful lot of time to be in the bonus. And I'm kind of curious where Pioneer players are individually with fouls. Cougars playing rightfully tight defense on Thayer, not going to leave him open. Thayer almost with a steal. Smiley with a 3-shot. No good.
Looks like Kurt and Alex collided there. I don't know how they grabbed the rebound there.
Redeker with a beautiful layup.
Kurt just too long and strong, gets by the defender with an easy layup.
Finney with a 3.
Let's go defense!
Will Glazier. I got to Werner to Thayer. Ball pops loose. Thayer hangs on to it. And that's going to be an up and down. Understandably, both feet left the floor. And largely from Thayer really trying to, you know, maintain possession of the ball, but you can't go up like that way.
I don't know how he got through the first 2 defenders, Tyler. I'm surprised he even got that far.
Finney back out to Smiley. 3-point shot by Smiley off the back of the rim. Finney will try it and puts it away. For 2. Will Glazier, 3 in the corner. Puts it down and he gets the foul.
Everybody's hitting 3s, Tyler. The rain is. It's smooth sailing, Tyler. Literally in the crowd and on the court.
Well, you know, we talk about that often. How much of a hydra the Pioneer team is. You know, right now they're trying to put out that fire that Braden Thayer has. And, you know, when they do that, a lot of people step up and start making things happen. Will Glazier is a case in point. Cullen comes up with it. Nice save there by Redeker. Glazier puts it back outside. No shot clock. Less time than I have on my clock. 11 seconds. Calling back out to Thayer. Puts it away for 3. To end the third quarter. Pioneer 60-27 lead. It's a beautiful game by Pioneer.
What if I told you in the third quarter, Pioneer scored as many points as Old Colony has the entire game? They won that quarter 27-11. An exclamation point on this win.
Pioneer came out of the halftime just ready to go back in and do the work. They've settled in this third quarter. They've settled in, they're doing their job. They're getting creative, they're moving the ball around, they're finding openings, and you know, when Pioneer finds those openings, they shoot with ease. And you saw that for 8 minutes straight.
I mean, the offense is incredible, Tyler. Like I said, when they're hitting on all cylinders like this, there's not much you can do. Pioneer just unstoppable right now. Smooth sailing so far this game.
And you know, I'd like to call a little bit of attention to the student fan section. It is, what is it, slumber party night?
Sleepover.
Sleepover. A lot of folks showing up in their pajamas, some more questionable than others. But, you know, all having a good time. Glad to see the students there really getting involved. Ball pops loose. Nice bounce pass to Redeker, puts it up, gets a tough roll. Judah Glenn snags it and hangs on to the possession. Pioneer slows it down, finds Redeker on the lane, goes up for 2. Pioneer does a beautiful job with that, what would you call that, hooking in the lane?
Yeah, going off that screen right there, Tyler, and getting open layups like Kurt did right there. Kurt's just so long and strong and can tower almost anybody on the court, Tyler.
Nice 2-point shot by the Cougars. Thayer to Redeker, drives on the baseline, makes some room. Great defense there by Fringueli. 3-point shot by Jack Glazier. Fringueli snags it, tries to go for the long pass. Pioneer interrupts. Thayer will drive through, tosses it up and gets 2.
Everything's going right for them, Tyler. Sometimes you have nights like these where it's just a shoot around.
Thayer will not be denied. Nice 3-point shot by Aiden Duree. McClellan double teamed, finds Glenn, hands it over to Redeker, tries to toss it back over to Glenn. Stolen away, Duree goes up, gets the foul, not the shot. First of 2 away for Duree. McClellan drives, finds Jack Glazier. Ball pops loose. Fringuelli with the steal. Finney feeds it over to Wyatt Smiley. Just couldn't get the grip on the ball that was fed to him.
A little interesting here, Braden Thayer inbounding the ball, the point guard.
A nice idea to feed it through. Stolen away and stolen back by Pioneer. And a timeout is called. Pioneer does have the lead, but I have a feeling the coach wasn't seeing Pioneer kind of pulling back on that situation. There was a few sloppy passes, you know, that have turned into turnovers, and I don't think he likes seeing that. You know, Pioneer has the lead, but you know, that's not an excuse to kind of make some sloppy passes. So I think, you know, whatever he's saying right there is tantamount to, you know, tighten it back up. Okay, the game's not over.
Yeah, like you just said, Tyler, you always want to finish strong in these games. You want to play 100% the whole way out. No matter what the score says, even if they are up by 30, you want to go look in the game strong as ever so other teams can scout out these weaknesses they're spotting here when they're not doing their best or are not in their rhythm, seeing their tendencies, and teams are going to pick that apart, and you don't want other teams to have a strategic advantage over you, so it's always smart to go out strong the entire way out.
For sure, and it is, you know, it's state playoffs. Everyone is going to go over these kind of things with a fine-tooth comb, and it's not going to get any easier from here on out. Some aggressive D by Landon Hunter. Ball over to Jack Glazier. Finds Thayer on the far side. Had a tough time hanging on to it, but he does. And I think
that's going to be a reaching foul there.
It's a good idea, but it's dangerous, especially when the player starts being in motion, because any contact with them is going to wind up being a foul. But that was a good idea. He had Landon Hunter had a good reach in there. The ball did pop loose, but caused a little bit more to happen. Pioneer swinging the ball around. Werner finds McClellan. Step short, brings it out to Thayer, off the rim. Finney will get pushed by Jack Glazier. Catch the clock up, 4:37 left in the game. Landon Hunter up top. Hands it over to Tyler Johnson. To Smiley. Oh. Looks like some fingers in the eye on Fringuelli by McClellan.
Jack.
Oh, Jack Glazier, excuse me. You know what? Yeah. Sorry. I looked away for just a second. When I looked back up, it looked like they switched places. No, you're right. Jack Glazier.
Yeah, 4 fouls on him, too. And
when I looked back there, McClellan was standing where I last saw Jack. That's how I mix it up.
Yeah, that was actually his 4th foul there, so that's probably why Judah Glenn is now in for him.
But thankfully, Fringuelli looks like he's no worse for the wear. He's still pushing in there with the jump shot. No good comes up Pioneer. Whitaker. A little too much shuffling for the ref's liking. I think his pivot foot shuffled a little bit on that spin move.
Good eye, Tyler.
Yeah.
You're going to be a ref soon, Tyler. I'll teach you all the rules.
Oh, if I can attach a camera to myself while I'm reffing, now that's a real broadcast. Glenn to Redeker, drives inside the paint. Some tough D by Finney. Redeker will get 2.
Yeah, Tyler, season coming to an end here for Old Colony. Of course, got to be frustrated, sad, all the emotions piled up right now. It's a tough pill to swallow right now, but they're going to look back at this game and they're going to learn a lot from it. Of course, losses like this, you learn a lot from, and you take away from the best teams, and Pioneer being one of the best teams all season long, not a bad team to lose to. If you're gonna go out, at least go out by one of the best teams, you know what I'm saying?
Alex McClellan. Ball pops loose. Glenn shovel passes it over to Redeker, left unattended.
I like that, Tyler. The little underhand pass to Redeker, wide open underneath the basket.
You know, whatever works. Johnson to Hunter. Back outside to Smiley. Hunter with a 3, puts it away. Nice shot by Landon Hunter. Redeker hands it around to Braden Thayer, comes loose to Glenn, and then Redeker makes sure that that ball gets put where it belongs.
Yeah, Redeker having a strong presence this half, 12 points.
3-point shot by Finney. And a nice 3-point shot there by Wyatt Smiley. The timeout is called by the Cougars. And of course, I haven't really talked about this yet, but this is a perfect opportunity to say thank you to our sponsors, Sam Browning Jr. Trucking and Greenfield Cooperative Bank. So thankful that you're able to sponsor sports broadcasts like this. I'm so happy that in part keeping these broadcasts happening and providing this programming to the community and to everybody else, and technically worldwide. If you have access to YouTube, you can watch this.
We need Lou to say that.
Yeah, that is.
That's his kind of saying.
Oh, absolutely. Looking forward to talking with Lou, seeing if he's interested in doing baseball when baseball comes around, and you know that kind of worldwide watching brings me back to the fall soccer season. Pioneer Western Mass Class D champions. That you know, a player on the team had family from South Korea tuning in, and that's just really amazing. And happy to bring that to folks around the world. Braden Thayer with some tight D, breaks free of it. Goes up, swings it around, and gets the 2. Pioneer hitting their average with that shot. Hunter with a 3-point shot. Comes loose. Cullen to Werner in the corner. Werner comes free. Double team on Thayer. Werner left wide open to put 2 on the board.
Everybody's getting on the scoreboard, Tyler.
We've talked about it. And starters come off to take a break. And you know, we've talked about how unselfish this team is. It's not about one person over another putting points up on the board. It's about, you know, doing what helps the team out and doing what's right. Pioneer, you know, not going to fall for anything, letting them have that. Quinn, double team, feeds the ball over to Glazier, to Colleen, back to Glazier. Ball pops loose, and Gerard hangs on to it. Fed around to Hayden Colleen. Glenn driving in, puts it up and gets two. Great job by Glenn finding the lane and following through.
Yeah, that was a good take there by Judah. Judah's got to do that more often. Use his athleticism, his quick speed to his advantage, and get into the rack like that.
Well, speaking of that, some double teaming to get the turnover. Hayden Colleen to Glenn. .30 seconds left on the clock. Judah Glenn hands it back outside. Pioneer taking a knee. .13 seconds left. Smiley with a three-point shot. Pioneer will move on to the next round. Hunter taking the last shot. Pioneer closes out the game with a 75-43 win over the Old Colony Cougars. They will move on to the round of 8. More to come on that. I do believe that what we're shooting for is a Friday game, especially seeing as we need to wait for whoever wins a game that's happening tomorrow between Fenway and Ware. So yes, that will be happening tomorrow at 5 p.m. Fenway will be hosting Ware, and the outcome of that will be facing against Pioneer in the round of 8. But a fantastic game. Pioneer showing us why they're the number 1 seed, doing a great job just on defense, on offense, on their rebounds, just a well-rounded team, and proving that to us again tonight. And doing a fantastic job.
Yeah, Tyler. Pioneer had one of their best games, I would say, all season long, playing a great Old Colony team where we said only lost 2 games so far. Pioneer played excellent offensively, scoring 75 points against a great team like them. A lot to look forward to, Tyler. Looking back at this game, they're going to be real happy.
Did we, I'll give you a second about to, check your abacus on this. But did we hit a new high with 3-pointers by any chance tonight? It seemed like, as you were saying, a lot of points were scored during the third quarter.
I can't believe I'm saying this, Tyler, but that wasn't even close.
That wasn't even close. Okay. Well, that's putting it in perspective still, even if you don't have the exact count.
They had 9 threes this game, and I know a few nights ago they had 12, so there's that.
Do you recall their season high? Might be the 12?
Yeah, not every day you're going to hit 12 threes, Tyler.
Well, for sure. But very excellent game. Again, Pioneer moving on to the next round. Not exactly sure. I think we're aiming for a Friday night game. But we'll be right back here at Messer Gymnasium. Pioneer is hosting all the way to the Final Four. So we will see what happens with that. But excellent game. Anything else that you want to add, Alex?
Yeah, I guess I'll talk about the stat sheet. Braden Thayer, 23 points, followed by Kurt Redeker's 18. Alex McClellan had 16, so the three-headed monster combined it for 57 of the 75 points. And of course, Braden Thayer had 6 threes too, to put the icing on the cake there. Jack Glazier had 7, Judah Glenn and Will Glazier each had 4, and Ben Warner with the 2 points right there at the end of the game.
Excellent, excellent. Boy, fantastic game to watch, and love bringing these games to folks. And definitely follow us. Follow BNC TV on Facebook. Follow us on YouTube. Always feel free to check out the BNC TV website, bnctv.net. When we know for sure who we're playing, when and where, we will post it and make sure it gets up there. And yeah, I think that's it here in Messer Gymnasium. Alex, thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thank you for having me, Tyler. What a game it was to watch. Can't wait for the Elite 8.
Oh, it's fantastic. And we'll give you more updates, and we will see you next time.